right, welcome back to the one and only the quiet hug. We sometimes I see it says mycpt.com podcast. Yes, all of it is for the store. Yes, indeed. But just definitely want to do more for our customers as well as make it fun for us too. How are you today there, Bo?
I'm doing good.
That's good. Absolutely. Sometimes one of those things like, what are we going to talk about here? And there's a toast to you and a toast to you again. No, having fun. If this is your first time tuning in to the quiet hug today, please note that we're going to have some fun. If you will, just go ahead and get your robe if you don't already have a made in Compton robe. Think about pouring yourself a nice glass of wine, but you don't drink it at the time or you're working and listening to this podcast. First of all, definitely would like to thank you for your participation, and please subscribe and share the show as well. And just a note here, if today felt heavy, if you've been strong for everyone else and quietly running out of energy, this episode is for you. Right here, right now, you don't have to explain anything. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be perfect. This is your moment to breathe again deeply. So grab your Made in Compton robe, get comfortable. We want you to get one. Absolutely. You can always go on micpt.com anytime to wrap yourself in Made in Compton robes. Absolutely, because you matter and you deserve a rest, peace, and the softness. Let's begin. Bone, now when you think of Valentine's Day, what first comes to your mind?
Couples going out to eat, exchanging gifts, and then it goes all the way back to elementary when we used to do the Valentine's Day cards, and you
Mhm.
have your secret admirers and things of that nature.
Oh,
Valentine's is just a good feeling.
absolutely, absolutely. And I grabbed this picture from pexels.com, and to know that this picture, which you like water, to look at water, that's like you say, therapeutical, and that really is a word. Absolutely. Tell us about this picture.
Well, just the sound of the ocean, it calms the spirit. It puts you at ease. So I figured, why not have a picture of the ocean? We just have to imagine what it sounds like. Everybody been there before.
Absolutely. And you may have some wine, and it's something about knowing that it is not right there in front of you, but using your imagination and just sipping from a made in Compton wine glass, or you might drink some other things, like out of the hip flask, but just keeping it fun. Absolutely. So I just want to uh, tap into your imagination, because we do want to get creative around Valentine's Day. So I hope you enjoy watching that, looking at this video, because if you work a regular job, most of the time you don't see the ocean unless you work over there. Absolutely. So, boom, with that in mind, there is a plethora of things that I'm sure you could talk about as far as Valentine's Day in the store from back in the day before you got the robes. What was it that you were promoting at the time?
Well, we used to do the custom T-shirts because
Mm,
everybody like to get a custom T-shirt, and then
abs-
we always stock up on the pink and the red around Valentine's Day.
got you. Okay, okay. Well, this is exciting. Now you have this wonderful, voluptuous, exciting, tantalizing robe. I mean, from all the way from the top to the bottom. It feels so good, and it comes readily prepared to gift anyone. I'm telling you, especially yourself. So with that in mind, boom, we have a video and a couple of videos. I haven't seen them. I thought it would be fun to do one of those, like, not really 6 point Ebers, but one of those things where you get a chance to look at these videos and, you know, share what you think. So let's try one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So here I'm going to this Valentine's Day clip and see what you think. Awesome. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kara. Oh, Kara, are you okay?
Do I look okay?
Should we call a doctor?
No, it's this day. Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July. She's fine. Valentine's Day, not so good.
What are you doing tonight, Calvin?
Uh, I'm actually here about the Sean Jackson interview, but we could talk.
Relax. I'm not asking you out. I'm just curious. How are you spending this happiest of all days? No.
Let me just.
You sure you don't want to call somebody?
I just want to know if, in fact, I am the only person on the whole freaking planet who is completely and 100% alone on Valentine's Day. I asked you a question?
Yeah. I'm working. I got 3 telecasts, 9, 10, and 11 o'clock. Usually I do 2, but people want it off, so I'm happy to cover for them on this day.
You don't like to go out on Valentine's Day?
I hate it.
Me too. It's my fault. I'm alone. I'm neurotic to the nth degree. I don't have time to work on myself because I'm too busy fixing everyone else.
Right.
My closest relationship is with my BlackBerry.
Right.
Thank God it vibrates.
Oh, no.
Do you know who has always been there for me?
Who's that?
My best friend, Candy.
There's somebody.
I cannot get enough.
Oh.
And I know it's bad, but I need it. I need it, and there is not a shortage on Valentine's Day. And that is my future. I'll be a lonely old lady with rotting teeth and a chocolate mustache.
No, you're not. Oh. Okay, maybe you should try some tofu or something. Okay. It'll balance out your emotions.
I don't want a mustache.
You look hot with a mustache. Or without it, it doesn't matter.
You can let go of me now.
Yeah, I should.
I guess we're done here. You can check with Heather, and she'll validate your parking.
You have a blessed day.
Now, wasn't that something, huh?
Yeah, it looked like she needed a quiet hug.
Absolutely. And then she wound up getting one.
Man. Imagine that.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. I wonder what type of drink would be appropriate at this time. If I was to share a drink that would, like they say at this time, that was kind of funny. I think it would be bubbly. It could be champagne, maybe not just wine, but a quiet hug for sure. You can feel one of those in the robe. Oh my goodness. It's a quiet robe and it's a quiet feeling. Absolutely. So you can just think now, wouldn't it be neat if he was looking for a job or something like that? If he just sent her as a follow up or made in Compton role.
Man. So it would be.
Absolutely. All right, let me move on to the next movie. This is so funny. All right. Okay. Here we go. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning. How are you?
I am Liz. I'm one of the receptionists. I'm subbing for Monica.
Oh, yeah, Monica. She wanted today off. She has a life.
She had a funeral, which is a life, I guess.
Well, Liz, I'm Paula. I know they call me bipolar Paula. Don't. But you should know I'm in crisis.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with being alone on Valentine's Day.
Of course not.
and everything to do with a client in crisis.
That sounds challenging.
Challenging. Gotta figure out if he still has an athletic career. If he doesn't, big fat problemo.
Well, I'm here to help you solve that problem.
Who's on hold?
My mother. I'm sorry.
Hangs up on her own mother. That's cold. You might just get along.
Well, that was deep.
That was some dark humor right there.
Right, exactly. Went from I hate Valentine's Day, which is kind of lighthearted. That's just it was funny, and the dropping of the box of chocolates, and then to that one was like that's deep, and then because I think she started thinking about her job. Like this lady's a tough cookie and everything. Should I be on the phone? Like she is on the clock. But yeah, it's that's why Valentine's Day can be pretty edgy sometimes, you know what I mean?
Oh
When
yeah, it's almost like Christmas. People get depressed.
right, that day is coming. That's why, having a made in Compton robe and already having your wine glasses and so forth, it can help you. And then the book, Bones book is really neat. So it's very comforting if there's anybody listening you know, when that time comes, because sometimes the podcast is listened to after Valentine's Day. You just never know. We're looking for more views in the future. But just in case you happen to see this after Valentine's Day, just to note that, yes, the MICPT is just a little walk of the fingers away. I'm going to show a commercial what we're talking about just really quick here. Watch this. Why is it not any music there? Okay, that is on the overlay. Really? It said
Got me in my feelings.
Oh, right. Absolutely. Not really sure why the other one didn't have any sound. It's the same sound. All right. Well, we'll try that one again later. But just, do you have any comments right now about Valentine's Day?
Yeah, don't eat too much chocolate. Be like the day the guy brought us the seeds candy. Oh man,
Oh, wow. Peanut brittle, too. I haven't even
man,
had that in years. He was on it. You hear me?
man. And he knew it was like giving it to two kids.
That's
He was
what we
like, I
got.
gotta give y'all enough. Let me give you some suckers. Let me give you this box. Let me give you this peanut brittle. Like, come on now.
Absolutely. That part. You gotta love it. That part right there. Well, you know what? That's just let's think of it like a box of chocolate. Let's see if we can watch this and think about a box of chocolate. What about this? Yeah. And that was fun, eh?
Mhm.
Absolutely. There's always a backup plan. You can improvise at different times. Yes, indeed. So, with that in mind, knowing that there's a couple of videos, some people, yeah, are going to have a great time though, for Valentine's Day. They've already booked their trip. And, some people, hopefully, they're coming to the Made in Compton store via internationally, and they'll come escorted by the LA Hood Life Tours. That'd be wonderful.
Lovely.
Absolutely. Amen. That part right there. So outside of that, Bone, I know we try to keep these shows, under an hour or, even 15 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. So, because we do podcasting every evening, and at the same time, it's just something fun to tune in and tap into real quick because we know people are busy. But if there was something else that you wanted to talk about, would you share now?
I want to invite anybody that's celebrating what they love of the life on Valentine's Day to come pick up some wine glasses, or maybe even spice it up a little bit and pick up some shot glasses. That way you can enjoy and bring the occasion in memorably.
Absolutely. Yes. And just to get that box here, you can see that there are two wine glasses. This is an older picture, but just note that, yeah, that's fun. You can see two robes right there as well. Okay, very good. And now, just knowing that there are so many different things at the Made in Compton store, I can want to share with you a video right here.
Got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings. Got me in my
Mm. All right now. Now I know this was for a birthday. I have another one. I think this is so precious that he sung a outro. Well, shall we say he was leaving out of the store with one customer and he just bought a Compton in a box one time, if you will. It was like a one-time box for someone.
Yes, I'm here at Made in Compton Store. Getting a gift for my homegirl. Happy birthday. From Made in Compton Store. Yeah.
Yes, you gotta love it. Wasn't that so
Man,
precious?
he nailed that.
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
Like Byron
Mhm.
seemed like he was supposed to have been one of the new edition.
Right, exactly. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put that in another commercial too, as a segue. So now, with that in mind, I know it's so many different things we can talk about, and we can talk all the time as well. But just because I know there's something to look forward to when you talk about Valentine's Day, if there was a way to binge off of videos and so forth, and in a real place where people, like there's people that came during the holidays to the store and just we talked and we talked and everything like that. And it's the same thing to be expected for Valentine's Day because some people, unfortunately, they're just, not in a relationship. They're not dating. And some, we have a lot of older people too that come to the store. And it's just really neat to have, like they say, younger people to actively, like, really listen. They don't use the word actively, but they use the word really listen to them. And I think it is something about feeling like you're able to pour into someone, like you pour wine into a glass as an analogy, and then it's actually received, it's held, is savored. And sometimes you can get something out of it, like a new perspective, and feel better emotionally. And when you feel better emotionally, you wind up feeling better physically too. So just being present for people, feel that, that may feel like, oh, they're all alone. And sometimes, feeling alone can feel like you're invisible. And that's a quiet pain. And that's why I said I believe the Quiet Hug podcast is really, really important, because there's so many people that just run, run, and run. Got to do this, got to do that. Mark this off the list. I did this, I did that task. And then It's just like once they get a time chance to sit down and settle in, it's like we need to take those deep breaths. We need to feel made in Compton roll on us. We need to, sip something that's like, okay, this is for me. I need to refuel, but I need to rest and relax right now. And that's where we're at. What do you think?
Absolutely, totally agree. Especially coming off the Christmas and the Thanksgiving holidays. A lot of people missing loved ones that's no longer here, and the memories of it. And sometimes the holidays can be real sad. So it's like, we got to go somewhere where we can reflect and have our story heard and, lift our spirits.
Absolutely. And that's wonderful. You're providing such a platform. And I have to speak to it because I know some of the customers speak to your Chase Lounge, and you had this Chase Lounge before you had the Made in Compton Road. And so, how can you, I know you could put something together to share about that. How does that make people feel around Valentine's Day?
Man, look, every time I see people having a long, hard day, I tell
Hmm.
them go ahead and lay down on the Chase Lounge and talk to your psychiatrist. I'll help you out. Go ahead, just let's talk it out. And some of them really took me up on the offer, and I was just joking. And it
Wow.
done turned into some real sessions where, tears fall and,
Mhm.
the thoughts come together, and then everything come to a full circle and be like, now they back energized and ready for the road. I'm
Mhm.
like, glad to be of service.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just like the one video with Jamie Foxx, sometimes it can be a surprise encounter, when somebody actually opens up about their feelings. And so I think that was really neat. And maybe some other people that resonated with them when they saw that movie clip about Valentine's Day.
Man.
I know. Well, with that in mind, I do have it's a poem for someone, and I know that we have a lot of truck drivers that listen to the podcast. They've been on the podcast, so this is for somebody to relate to someone else, or it may just be applicable. It's a Valentine for the lonely heart. If Valentine's Day feels quiet and the world feels loud with love, if every post is roses and you're praying from above, if couples fill the sidewalks and laughter fills the air, but your room feels like a question and nobody is there, please listen. Your loneliness is not a failure. It is not proof that you are forgotten. It is not a sign that love has passed you by. Sometimes love arrives in a season of stillness when life is teaching you how to hold your own heart without dropping it. So tonight, don't measure your worth by who didn't call. Don't punish your spirit for what didn't happen yet. Light a candle, play the music, wrap yourself in comfort. Breathe like someone who matters because you do. And if nobody tells you, I choose you today. Please say it to yourself in the mirror like a sacred vow. I choose me. I'm worthy of love. I'm becoming whole. I'm not behind. I'm not too much. I'm not hard to love because love doesn't only come in bouquets and bracelets. Sometimes love comes as peace. Sometimes love comes as healing. Sometimes love comes as a soft, quiet hug from the universe reminding you, even when you feel alone, you are still deeply loved. And one day, someone will celebrate you without confusion, without delay, without mixed signals, with the kind of love that feels like home. But until then, hold your own hand, speak gently to your heart, and don't forget. You are still somebody's miracle, even in the silent seasons. Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful soul. And tune in once again. I'm telling you, if you really don't have a Made in Compton Road, You have got to check out micpt.com just to take a look at it. Rewind this video. Look at how soft that robe is. Come to the store. If you're local, get some information from somebody that already has it, a relative, a friend, somebody that's already that has the robe, and let them tell you about this made in Compton robe. It will make all the difference in your world. If you somebody that had those hot flashes though, but you drink, you come on down there and you get you a hip flask, some wine glass, with the wine glass without the stems, the shot glasses if you need one. We have all the accessories. We just don't have the alcohol. Okay. All right. Well, until the next time, everybody. Bone.
Yeah, I like to say you can get that robe with the Compton in the box, and you can get the robe for $69.99. So Compton in the box is the best thing going under the Made in Compton roof. You can get everything at a discounted price.
Absolutely. And with that's with the basic box, and you can actually still get a hat with that, or you can get two wine glasses with the robe too, even with the basic box.
Best deal going.
Absolutely. Hands down. All right, you all have a great, great time. Until next time.
Peace.